You'll be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay. By the way, Captain. Sergeant Yumi was looking. Sounds like he's got more work.
Ah, crime has slowed down since you started helping out. I do. We've received a tip that someone has been bringing in contraband into New Atlantis through the spaceport, and we need to investigate. Great. First, speak to one of the technicians over by landing pad B. Ask them if they've... Once you've gotten a lead, when you're done, report. See you later.
If you were a victim of the recent attack, you will be scanned as you enter.
Something I can do for you?
Terramorphs. Giant, carapace-encrusted tanks.
Can't say I have. When you work a job like this, you see so many ships. They all sort of blend together.
Enters this city. Understood.
Nope.
Understood.
Alright.
All right.
Speaking of which,
Let's get at it then.
Excuse me.
Hey,
Yeah? It's about time. That's the problem. I think it was you.
Goodbye.
You will be scanned as you enter.
Guess it was too much to hope we'd all make it.
If you're with the press, we have no statements to make about the attack at this time.
the security of the United Colonies is every citizen's responsibility. That I do, Captain. Sergeant, you've got good timing, too. Here you are. Give an eye. It's been a pleasure.
How's the investigation going? Is that right? Captain Enjai's ship. I think you might have... You had reports of that... Still... That's fine. Take all the time. How's the investigation going? No major hiccups? Is that right? Ah, that's Captain Dayu's ship. Are you? See you later, Captain.
You'll be scanned as you
Found those smugglers yet? Let me know if... Ah, crime has slowed down since you started. I do. Thanks to you, the spaceport is up. We've received a tip that someone has been bringing in Well, technology-wise, smugglers often have, but luckily, we can... The whole department is in the process of recovering myself. Things can be replaced. Luckily, we've built a good culture here, and we hired some... Great. Ask them if they've... Once you've gotten a lead, when you're done, there should be a few work. Right now, we don't have any good... Remember that job you did for Agent Plato? I asked him to pull the names and cargo. He said he'll have a slate. See you later.
The scan is...
I'm sorry. He teaches.
Can I help you?
What?
It's about time. I've been telling my supervisor about that cargo ship for ages. I'm beginning to think he was ignoring me. That's the problem. I don't really look at the ship names when I work, just the ID number granted for clearance. I think it was UC576B. It's the way the crew handled the cargo. They were being way too delicate. The manifest said they were carrying potatoes. I don't know what was in those crates, but it's some...
Terramorphs. Giant carapace-encrusted tanks.
We're asking everyone.
You see security is sweeping all.
If you don't mind, I need some time to think.
If you were a victim of the recent attack, please remain calm. UC Security has everything.
I hope you're not here to report something. That I do, Captain. You've got good timing, too. Here you are. Yep, every ship on... And if they're smuggling... That's right, classified. And from what my intelligence... So you don't need me. I'm the acting head of Aegis. I oversee all our... Not even someone with your list of accomplishments can receive the proper... All you really need to know, our main priority is a safe... We keep an eye on. You get used to it after a while. Keep your eyes open.
How's the investigation going? Is that right? Captain Enjoy's ship. You had reports of their crew being less than... Still... being a little... Then the next step is searching their cargo. And, as luck would have it, I'll make the call to have the ship... Your job is to board the ship. And if any of the crew puts up a fight,
It's always
Looking for something? Well, it looks like you got me, officer. I guess this means my potato shipping days are numbered. But maybe you'd be willing... I don't suppose you're interested... You do have a point. And how bad can the prisons be anyway? Fine.
This isn't over.
How's the investigation going? Good work. Very well done, Captain. Initially, I felt bad for helping someone of your rank. In any case, all right. Oh, and before...
An easy job. What? Shit. I won't. Oh, God. Oh, God, no. Security. I'm so screwed.
Don't anybody move. Let's see. If it ain't the hero of Galb, and who do we have here? Looks like...
I...
Smart move. I got a tip, something was little Annie actually right about all? I kind of always thought she was a pet. I got her from here. And, thank Annie.
Did you catch?
Annie, what are you doing up? It's way past your...
Mom, I have... You got him, right? I told her over.
Annie L. Wilk.
I told you about it. You know the Laredo...
Wait, so that's real?
Of course, Mom. I told...
Annie, we'll talk more about... But you've got...
Yes, Mom.
Thank you for helping my girl. Lord...
Next time... security is gonna take me seriously.
The Settled Systems News Network. News.
Is looking for the young, bright minds.
Keep it moving.
Welcome, off-worlder.
Your name?
I'm not gonna say this.
Welcome to Xenofresh Fisheries. You've come to the right place. The application kiosk is over there. Job candidates with background, I highly advise you to look. Xenofresh is the best. The pay is good, the hours. We're fortunate that Administrator Bayu, the Freestar Collective, has given Xenofresh. If you care to sample some of your, although Aurora is our flagship product, we all. Oh, try not to disturb Miss Grath. She's a busy woman.
You didn't. Hear this from me, but those ecliptic mercenaries, the factions use them sometimes.
Riley, oh God, is that Miss Gurov would like to interview for the position. Have a nice day.
Systems premier financial institution.
Now I've seen
Or night. Enjoy one of our distinct coffee
I'm not the one who promised a 30% increase this quarter with you. In fact, you can find my goddamn recommendation on file, which is yours.
Mr. Bay was expecting the event to go off smoothly. He personally expects it.
I can't make something out of nothing. Everything is falling apart down here. I need my new budget approved immediately. Hello? Hello? Aye! You're the new applicant, right? Huh, really? You, a doctor? That's not what's in... You know remedial chemistry and seem to be living. The pay is better than any... Take this and put it on. Follow me, and let's see how well-rounded and capable you are. Jesus. Wear the damn clean suit every minute you're on the job. It's for your safety. I can't have any more of you dropping dead because you can't follow simple directions. Clear? So, here is the facility. Don't go anywhere. You work the assembly line, you make what's asked, and you get paid and go back to whatever crate hole you come from. Don't ask questions, do only what's asked. Remember, you are just one tiny cog in the Xenofresh
I'd rather
machine.
be cleaning fish than running with the street
Don't
gang.
fraternize, except on a break. Here we go. The assembly line. Job simple. The hopper will spit out ingredients. The computer tells you what to make, you take the ingredients from the hopper. We know to the milligram what's needed. So... And only what you need. The other thing is speed. We got a quota. As soon as... So use the station to craft a comp. You beat the time and you maybe make Employee of the Month, get a bonus. You take too long. If your fingers are... We understand each other, right? After that, finish your shift.
If I have to eat one more tube of trawl for lunch, I'm gonna puke.
Training program commencing. Create one batch. No time limit.
What I wouldn't give for just one solid week of sunshine.
Craft one batch. 1 minute starting now.
Those damn chasm bass scales get everywhere. I even found one in... Never mind.
Craft one batch. 1 minute starting now. Assembly complete. Craft one batch. 1 minute starting now.
Can't believe another worker got hurt. The chasm bass line.
Shift over. You can go to the break room or go home.
New faces are always coming through here.
Ah, finally off shift.
Welcome to the line. Hope you like your...
Get blended, huh?
Yeah. Speaking of security... Oh no, an outage? Fortunately for us, the dam. You happen to know Nesher? Bingo. The fact I'm still free means Nesher didn't rat me out just... I knew whoever he was working for would send a replace. Shit. I wish Nesher had told... I'm in too deep to back out. I'll give you the cords to the merchandise. It's up to you to get it and do whatever you do. If you need more, you know, work a shift and meet me here in the break room. And I'll give you the new drop cords. Pleasure doing business with you. I hope the rest of your day is productive, too.
no one... Wait. The boss is expecting you. Go in.
And now all the interested parties have convened. Yannick. Another bloodbath in it. And you. What's the percent? Your associate makes a decent case. But, I hate being ripped.
Your lounge has the upscale.
Go on.
We use just a smidgen of Aurora to make blend, and blend is priced for everyone. Please tell him.
Yes, tell me. So, you've got an emerging market cornered. Yannick, I'd almost think you're a businessman. Almost.
Yannick has just started. The credits are rolling in.
Wait, did you just call yourself Yannick? For real?
Aye.
Muzzle it. Here's the deal. You get to keep smuggling Aurora out of the fishery. You make your blend and sell whatever extra Aurora you want on the streets. But I'm taking 20% of the profit for having to deal with your bullshit. We're done. Yannick, get busy, man.
Just another lousy day in the office, right? Oh, Yannick's heart. Are you okay? Our profits go down, yes? So, business as usual, yes? You go there, make an easy. No time pressure. You are the best thing. Time for work then.
There's going to be a medical...
They don't pay me enough to stick my hands in fish guts all day.
Craft, one batch. 1 minute starting now. Assembly complete. Craft, one batch. 1 minute starting now.
Yeah, you didn't hear from me, but Supervisor Gorov's got her own Aurora deals going on.
Shift complete.
No. Can't talk now, or I'm going to be late for my shift.
Hey, Riley. Oh no, new coordinates. I'm up for doing this again.
to me. I found it. It's my... pleasure.
Get lost, I have a job.
So pop on in to the Gray's Liquors and satisfy your creed.
Not sure if those were your sons.
You look like you
got
could. You'll keep this up.
But they scavenge what they need. Lots of old facilities left over from the colony.
Welcome to ROG Industries. Can I help you?
Imagine and you. We'll run a tight ship around here.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
You must be one of the candidates that Imogene Salzo isn't. Her office is down the hallway to my left. Then take a left and keep heading. Sounds like a maze, right? So if you... Great. Well...
I'd hate to be on Miss Salzo's bad side.
But that's quite the spacesuit. I'd be impressed if this wasn't a job interview. Have a seat. Just waiting on you. All right, just to get a few things straight here. I'm Imogen Salzo, senior operator. I don't normally do this, but my counterpart Yuko is indisposed at the moment, so here I am. We're looking for someone to fill an Apparently our algorithm felt you. So let's get... Why do you want to work for you? An excellent question. We don't operate on passion alone. Why do you consider yourself qualified? Something tells me you aren't joking. Natural leadership is a hard quality to find. So how motivated are you to succeed? All in, huh? At least that's an attitude. And finally, my last question. You've got some tough competition ahead of you then. So look, since there's a million other things I'd rather be doing than this, not to mention that this... On a probationary... First order. There's a meeting starting soon and I need you to pick up the coffee. Fairly easy. If there's a line, skip it. Tell them you're here for image...
What is it?
Terrabrew. What? Oh, the Ryujin order. You must be new. I happened to...
I got fired is what happened. And this...
Tomo, I'm sorry. I know how hard you were working for...
4 years behind a desk. Getting coffee. Kissing up to that high... Hearing that, I bet Ularu was just... And now that I've been terminated, it's only... No, believe me. It's either you or... You want to talk? Change my mind. You've already done enough damage. Look, at some point, just promise me you'll remember this. You're either one of the few good people in Neon, or...
Hey, no worries on anyone calling. Take it from me, Ryujin will handle any drama that may come from this. You'll want to be sure. Yes, of course. Oh, and please let Mr. Cho know that I triple-checked the grind myself.
Stay out of trouble.
I hope that coffee is still hot. You either need to learn this... Personal. Huh. I know that Tomo Higashi, an ex-employee of ours, accosted you at the Terrabrew, and before you get... Ryujin has enough connections in Neon that an Deception aside, some of us are impressed by how you handled the situation. And since Yuko isn't here to object, your new position starts right now. You say that now, but let's move on to... I'm promoting you to Junior Operative. The position. Your main duty is to add influence. Really? Well, this transition may be easier. Now, let's get that coffee delivered. I'll gladly take mine. And since Yuko's still a no-show, feel free to... The other recipients are eagerly waiting for you in the conference room.
As technicians, we handle prep.
Don't cause any trouble.
Ah, coffee. You'd think we'd want to support our own subsidiary and get tranquility. Terrabrew would be a substantial purchase, but we fully intend to develop the Tranquility. Current projections are set to surpass... Tea-talk aside, allow me... I'm Lyndon Calderi. I'll be the one deducting expenses from your pay, which, hopefully... We'll see. We've yet... This introduction was...
Just what I needed. I'm Genevieve. Me? Anyway, it's the only question now. Yeah? Just know that one screw-up for you means a lot. So,
Coffee. Well, let's have... That depends on your... I'm Alexis Pride. Any legal troubles you... So steer clear of law. We may have connections with Administrator Bayou and the Freestar. Let's hope you're best.
So, fetching coffee, Gamden show. We won't work together. Ah, so she remembered. Anyway, welcome. Oh, and just a heads up, people in your position don't typically see them. But rest assured, this is a great company. Please do. Of course, you'll be forming your own. Just keep it open.
hope you enjoyed your little... I thought you'd like to know the execs who you'll be impacting while on the job. I can only imagine. Now that you've met a few of the execs, we have reason to believe that our friends at Kelt Corp are trying to hack into our R&D server. I suppose an outsider might think that, but we can't allow them to win the contract. I'll be giving you a data slate with a file that you'll need. Remember, this is confidential. When all is said and done, here's the data slate.
Hamza kept pestering me about his damn missing slate. Like security's got time to track something like that.
Your safety is your life. Here at Inham.
Back off.
What? I'm working here.
Stop running if you know what's good for you. Neon Security, you're under arrest. You know.
Not interested.
But you're going to need more supporting evidence. Imogene's a
Well, look who survived their...
That's what I was afraid of. I just hate...
I heard you made quite the scene in the trade tower. Something If you recall, setbacks mean... The cleaner your work, the more intact your pay. Lucky for you, there'll be no docks in pay today. Exactly. In the meantime, I'll make sure that slate is So, now that we know you're capable of handling some light cyber... One of our subsidiaries, Arboron, is currently competing for a contract. Now, the buyer likes to keep their associations clean, and will be sending a representative to Laredo in a... We just need you to visit their office first and accident... Good. Laredo has their own building, unlike Kelt Corp. So, at least there's only a... Here's the slate we need you to plant. It holds Now...
I'm a little busy right now.
steer clear of the stretch. Lots of crime over there.
You keep everything on the level and we'll get along.
All sorts of intensity. If you're wondering what that's...
What is it?
I was hoping you'd show up soon. Excellent. Now, nice to see I haven't won. Your next assignment is to find the security chief and use some... And when I say creative, either look the part and be... Good luck. I'm sure you'll be able to get that key. Just remember...
I got my eye on you. Someone send you over here for something? That is a pretty huge... Hey, I'd like to. But what kind... I thought I made myself... I think we can work. Fine. The key's yours.
Kill for a cup of coffee right about now.
see anything.
Hey there. I think of security the same way too, but overall, I think you're ready to kick.
Good. It's time. This next assignment requires... First, you'll be dealing with high-level executives, and
So, I can... Okay. See?
I was hoping you'd feel that way. We much prefer the light.
Our techs failed to uncover a potential deal, but your job is to make...
That's what we're hoping for. You'll be speaking with Quantum Synergy's executive director. I'll be giving you a dossier on both. I strongly suggest you read. Exactly. Those lines... The Infinity Ltd rep is Nina Hart. I'll also be giving you an altered version of her. We've changed several figures, just enough to... Whenever executives are... Finally, I recommend dressing appropriately. We need absolute discretion on... I bet you are. Don't let the astro...
Dressed to impress. Well, consider me risky. Cuts corners. We are a surprising conversation. And what I suppose the old saying, it seems I have quite a bit to reconsider now. Thank you for the...
All these years, and the man knows how. Ain't that the truth? You want to impress a client? Tell me, you don't happen to work. Got something against him. Preliminary reports checked. If they're trying to hide something. Look, it was nice meeting you. But it sounds like I need to take it. See you around.
hope you have some good news for me. Well, that wasn't... You're a natural. The Astro Lounge can tie that in with Overall, not bad for your first high-profile assignment. You even earned yourself a bonus.
Whoa, a bonus for being a decent person? You definitely didn't pick that up in...
It's well-deserved. Just keep making me... But no rest for the weary at Ryujin. We've got a decent backlog of assignments. At least this next one will be a... Your next assignment is to remind the competitor of their place in the corporate food chain. Some call it retaliation. Most corporations live and die by trusted products lead to a good reputation, which lead. Your assignment is to plant an ARC device. The ARC will allow us to frame our competitor for gross negligence. Good. All you need to do your best to make sure you aren't seen. And good luck.
This is Freestar Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship. You're good to go. All clear to land at Hopetown.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Excuse me, excuse me. A little desperate here.
Don't go causing trouble.
What is it?
Hey there. Got an update for me? Good work. Now I can let Masako know how. Now, on to the next. Oh, but before I forget, the results of your Astral Lounge escapades are in. I'm happy to... Masako was pretty happy about the results, so she arranged for a small... It won't buy you a new ship, but it's... You earned it. In order to stay on top of the market, the next assignment requires a more brute force approach, since the chance... Good. Your target is a prototype schematic for a new engine that, according to the rumors, it's projected to be... The current schematic was sent to their star yard to begin You'll find the Trident luxury line star yard. Remember, same rules apply.
Welcome to Freestar Space. We're going to do a quick scan for contraband and you can be on your way. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Dock, Captain.
Welcome to Trident.
Do you have business here?
You sure you're in the right place?
No offense, but
we've got our eyes on you.
Security! Stop running!
You're under arrest. No such... You're coming with us. The Freestar Collector's got a reputation.
If you have any questions about our product, welcome to try. If you have any questions about our product, now. Unfortunately, all that should speak volume. We do not sell ship, and it's not like you would have any use for parts of. It's a Trident best. Deimos has fantastic but what a Trident. A cruise. Of course. It's a character. And if I'm being honest, let me know if I can assist with anything else.
Excuse me.
Just the person I... Good work. I need to deliver this to... I've upgraded your security level so you can access the exec... Tell her assistant Maeve.
They know how to make a client feel welcome up here.
I think that was the signal.
Can I help you?
Don't cause any trouble.
Name an appointment. Confirmed. Ularu is wrapping up You can wait here or in the... I see Imogene Salso is supposed...
I'm right here, Maeve.
Good. Well, sooner than I thought. Looks like Ularu's ready now.
I've got my eye on
one more thing. You know, if they aren't willing, that leaves us with only one option.
God, Ularu, is that always your response? I don't want another PR mess on my hands.
Yes, Viv, because you're too good at your job. No, we can talk details later. My next appointment's here.
Fine, but you can break this news to Alexis at our next meeting.
Good, you're finally here. I'm Ularu. So tell me. In that case, it sounds like our initial... Now, my dear Jeannie here says you've been through
5 successful standard assignments and
a few incidents here and there, but nothing we can't... I happen to have a personal assignment that I'd like to send you on. Jeannie seems to think you're more than capable of handling it.
She's the best operative I've...
Let's not forget the only operative you've... Meeting with outside contact. Some can be fickle. Good. Your contact is Simon Rychek. He claims to... He said it's a game changer that Ryujin would be especially... Finance will reimburse up to 1,000 credits. Oh, you'll get the information if you want to hang on to your... Now, in order to confirm your identity, Simon prefers code phrases. I'll let Jeannie give you the details on this.
Simon is into sports, so he enjoys any opportunity to talk about them. At some point, he'll casually say, "Looks like the Galactic Raiders are..." You get to respond with, "Razor Derby is the only real sport." You'll find him in Sidonia.
You spoke very highly of this one, Jeannie. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
You lost? Only good. Speaking of, looks like... You're damn right. I heard they were sending... I have information on a deal. It's my belief. It's steep. For this little... I suppose I can't argue. Alright, I'll lower the price. I knew you'd see. The information I have is on a deal for some... I'm giving you 2 slates. They contain some... I'm also giving you a 3rd slate because you're going to need to download... Getting information is what you people do. Nice doing business.
What the hell are you doing in this dump of a city anyway? You draw the short stick at work or what? Infinity sent me to get Deimos to bite on a deal. He's even got a catchy code name. Project Dominion. Sounds like world domination to me, buddy. I'd buy into that in a heartbeat. Right? I'm telling you, this Project Dominion is the real deal. We ought to be selling this to Inception or Quantum. Hell, you should be in the Astro Lounge making Ryujin Industries beg for that tech. Ha! That'd be the greatest irony of them all, but not this baby. Dominion is finally gonna put Infinity first. We'll beat Ryujin at their own game.
Do I know you? Can I help you with something? Oh, in that case, go right ahead. How... Great.
Well, that took long. I hope whatever information... Project Dominion? That can't be right. Give me a moment to run a decryption. Let's see... Got the key, deciphering, and done. Well, well, well. Looks like our friend Simon wasn't joking. Project Dominion isn't an Infinity LTD prototype. It's one of ours. They didn't even bother to scrub the name, meaning someone never thought they'd get caught. Come with me. Masako needs to hear about this.
I've got my eye on you.
Hey,
Ularu? What is this about? Who is this?
This is our latest junior operative. I sent her on an assignment to rendezvous with an informant. But here's the real news. Infinity LTD has gotten their hands on Project Dominion.
Impossible.
Not only that, they're trying to sell it under their own name.
Of course they are. We need fines to investigate this immediately. Since you found this information, you see, Project Dominion is... If Infinity LTD has obtained any information on it... Exactly. I want you to go see Dalton Fines. You've brought an enormous security violation to our attention. And thank you. Some operatives may have seized this as an opportunity.
This could be the most important meeting of my career.
Good. You're here.
So, thanks to your work in Sidonia, I'm told someone here, a mole within the company, means a failing.
We're initiating Security Directive Theta, which means a full sweep of every employee in this building. We certainly are. Directive Theta has one unique case, and that's Ularu. The directive calls for a specialized programmer known as Nix to investigate her. But we don't deal in trust here. Nix will be giving you a program to run on Ularu's computer that will pull... Your job is to infiltrate Ryujin Tower as an anonymous outsider in order to... This means your keycard will be turned off. At least one of us. In the meantime, I'll ensure all non-essential employees, Ularu included. During that time, I'll be unlocking. I'm also issuing you a disruptor. I'm glad I don't... You'll meet Nix at Madame Sauvage's place.
This deal...
How you like them?
Good?
You got an appointment? Wow, nice to meet you. I've written up a program just for the... Oh, I'm pretty sure. All right, you... A pleasure, as...
Your job is simple. Just run this little beauty on. Once you're done, bring the slate back. It's nice to see you no more. Here's the slate.
Stop, now!
You don't belong here. I'm taking you down. Nice try, but the building is... I really hope so. Look, I'll trust you. But if any of us can...
Neon's the only place where my talent... So, you made it. Guess Ryu... Just brimming with confidence, aren't you? But I've seen your work in the trade tower. Now, I'll take that program back that I gave you. The program I gave you to run on Ularu's computer basically opens an all-access backdoor for me. I can see everything and anything, so let's take a look. Ularu has some impressive encryption on her files. Not that I can't crack it, of course. Circumventing protections, running decryption. This should just take a moment now. Damn, I'm good. That went faster than I thought. I'm saving several files to a slate for Dalton, including access history and anything related to Project Dominion. Adding in new encryption for him as well, so he's the only one that can view these. And done. You're all set. Dalton's going to be busy with this one. I've got the new encrypted slate. Let me tell you, it looks like fun times ahead for Ryujin. Technically, I'm not supposed to look, but it's kind of hard to not see what's going on while running all my software. Since you came through on your end, let's just say that slate isn't going to paint the best picture for Ms. Imogene Salzo. But bear in mind, You're dealing with some pretty talented people when it comes to falsifying information. And don't be too sure about that. Imogene was practically raised in the corporate underworld. I'd almost guarantee there's intent behind everything she does. Here's the slate. As usual, always.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
Let's hear your report. I assume you were successful. I didn't get any... I expected as much. Now, let's see what we have here. It was possible. But someone's been accessing Ularu's files remotely. It's quite a complicated trace, too. I'm impressed Nix was able to track all of this. Damn. And there's our culprit. Imogene Salzo, Senior Operations Specialist, and one of the few I had in mind for who could pull this. Well, the motive could be anything. Either that, or she's highly...
The evidence seems too clear.
Well, before we make any harsh decisions, I want you to head to her office and escort her here. You have to make sure... Good. When you're dealing with corporate work...
I'd already seen enough death for life.
Try not to harass my techs too much. They have work to do. Let me guess. Looking for Imogene? I'm sure you can tell by now. She isn't here, which is a shame since she's always been the master of avoiding desk work. I'm not even sure that's any business of yours, but I do enjoy... I have Imogene's last location at Frankie's Grab and Go, which you'll want to get executive sign-off if you plan on chasing after her.
Oh, good. At least I can pick, because I'm gonna need...
Good. I'd hate to see what sort of drama might get started. Word of advice. If you're planning on foregoing authorization and just tiptoeing your way to Imogene, two's a crowd if you're trying to land. Good luck finding Imogene. Oh, and if you do catch up with...
Guess it was too much to hope we'd all make it. If you don't mind, I need some time to think.
I'm a little busy.
No Imogene, I see. Of course, Yuko would know. If Imogene's with the Syndicate, I can't just send you after her. You'll need to... We have to make sure he's aware of the situation. Good. Because without it, head over to the trade tower and be discreet. He may ask for credits or even a favor.
It better just be credits.
You're right. If he asks, just be sure to bring her back here in one piece. If she resists or tries to run...
A traitor? Did this business suddenly become work? What's next? We go to war for their quarterly?
Imogen has the potential to do. She knows the consequences. If the situation does take... I trust you won't...
Don't cause any trouble. Eugen CEO is all yours.
I don't recall sending for any... A heads up. You're telling... First, you tell me. As long as it doesn't involve the Syndicate, I'll tell you what. I'll make... And what mutual... I think we can work... All right. You talk a good game. Check in with Ms. Moore at Frankie's. I'll send word along that you're to be... Fair warning, the Syndicate should let you search any common areas, but if anyone catches you snooping around private quarters, I'll just say... be prepared.
Not interested.
Better have credits to spend.
I need a
What'll it be? Oh, you're the one getting special. I've got one rule for you in there. Third floor is off. Don't worry. She wouldn't be allowed up there. For the record, I'm only granting you access because you'll find that young lady. Just remember to keep your eyes on the prize.
figured our paths would cross sooner or later. Not that I thought I was safe, but I never expected anyone to just slip by all the syndicate here. I had a feeling you'd be the one to come after me. I know this doesn't look good, but Ularu set me up. Yes, I've been acting as a double agent, but because she ordered me to. The assignment was meant to deceive, not benefit. And Project Dominion is way above my pay grade. It'd be impossible for me to deliver it. At least, intentionally. Look, I only know about Project Dominion because I wanted to know exactly what I was being accused of leaking. But that tech is dangerous. An internal neuroamp that can theoretically control other people? If the evidence points to me, it's because Ularu used it to set me up. What better way to frame someone than to take control?
If this thing can be used to control one person, they could have an entire army.
Power, of course. You may have noticed that none of your assignments directly involve murder. Masako reserves those actions only when it's absolutely necessary. Ularu's. Because she knows I'm the most believable target. I'm the only one at Ryujin with the skills to even come close. That's what makes it dangerous. So, if Ryujin keeps this tech a secret, suddenly... That's exactly what Ularu has the skill to pull this off, but she's... This slate holds all the evidence against her. I was hoping you would. I'm still going to... As long as Ularu still thinks I'm on the run, she'll... And I know you don't...
This is complicated now, but you did right by letting her live. Doc. You better clear his schedule.
Website's changed.
Well, look who's back. So tell me, what did you find out? I had a feeling. Enjoy your time with Dalton.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of Don't cause any trouble.
Is there something I can... Just a moment. Shutting the door and engaging locks. There. Now that I can guarantee we'll have no eavesdropper. And just where is this Is this a game? You have a point. Looks like someone's been brushing up on their corporate skills. Fine. Since it's just you and... I leaked Project Dominion to Infinity. With the amount of secrecy and security surrounding... You see, I'm not a mole. I'm an opportunist. Masako, on the other hand, is losing her touch. Ryujin needs strong leadership for what lies ahead. Oh, I'm no traitor to Ryujin. I'm the one that's going... So, now that you know, with your help, I can take down Masako and make the credits worth your while. So whose side are you on? Masako's or Ryujin's? Good. Now that I know where your loyalties lie. If you're looking for a scapegoat on Project Dominion, when it's time for the next phase of my...
My company's future might be riding on this deal.
You're back. You're back. Our trust in Imogene is certainly compromised. It would take a lot to bring. But now you're saying... This evidence complicates the situation if it points to Ularu. You realize if Imogene has misled you. Now, I need to undertake... In the meantime, Masako has requested your presence in our... Once I've examined this evidence, I may need your... And not a word about this to anyone.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
They know how to make a client feel well.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
I need that Rothicite if we want to complete the neuroamp.
Good, you're here. It's time to put a plan in motion to take full control of this situation within. In due time, we don't know to what extent Infinity has... Let me introduce you to Vina Kalra, head...
Yes, details. You see, the internal neuroamp is supposed to consist of two parts. The first part, the part Infinity stole, handles the manipulative effects. The second part is a shielding modification, designed to protect the user against other neuroamp... Oh yeah, marketing and finance...
No one wants their greatest asset used against them. Once Vina can complete the internal neuroamp and shielding mod, the plan is to outfit you. We can't risk the assignment until we know your mind has the necessary... Good. I'm glad you...
And I love a willing subject. The final kink in both designs was finding I've finally created the perfect alloy.
Which is where I come in. We have a confidential contract with Consolidated Mining. Their last shipment is late, and neither we... Correct. The updates have been regular.
We need you to head out there, secure the shipment, and bring it. And
The mining station is CM Station RC1. The shipment should be in the research and control. This keycard will let you enter the mine.
once we have the Rota site, we can finally set my plan in motion.
Gotta hand it to these doctors. But this area's off limits. An outbreak.
Sean, I don't want to go over this again. I'm tired, all right? Just...
Hey, who let you in? In that case, you'll want to...
You better get that approval soon. Excuse me, but this... your timing could be better. I'll just take a moment to check up on... I'm not ruining my career over this. Security will take care of you.
Hi, how you doing?
Got a problem?
Need something?
Keep out of my way and I'll keep out of yours.
Is that my beautiful shipment? You were right about this one, Masako. Looks like it. Now, I shall excuse myself.
So, what did you learn about... Lucas must be... Were there any survivors? Seeking ecliptic on a station with nothing but miners and science? Corporations can sink low. Now, I also had a report that you were spotted at the clinic. Dr. Lane? I believe Vina is... Were you able to determine what he was doing at the clinic? So, it sounds like Lucas has reached a new level of desperation to... I'll make sure Yuko's team extracts every bit of info. Between hiring Ecliptic and unauthorized human trials, and with the Rothosite... Head up to the executive floor and speak to Dalton. I've called a meeting.
It's good to see you again.
Don't cause any trouble.
Good. You're right on time. I re-evaluated all the evidence. It took every resource I had, but the final... In due time. I'll be reaching out. Indeed. I've briefed Masako and discussed her plans on handling this. While we both agree Ularu is guilty, we need, for now, We lead everyone to believe that Imogene was the mole, and the situation was dealt with. Good. Keeping Ularu in the dark is the key to it. Masako has tasked Ularu with writing the program to bring down Infinity Ltd. We believe she'll take the chance to incriminate Masako with it. You will be tasked with the assignment to infiltrate Infinity. So, before you go... I can't imagine. Now... We called you all together to discuss a recent We discovered a mole within the company who leaked vital...
You've got to be kidding me. Just don't tell me it's Vina. I think we've all noticed she's not here.
Before you speculate any further, no, it's not Vina. The guilty party is Imogene Salzo, much to my disappointment. Our
Dalton, how does something like this happen?
Imogene is highly trained. Ularu can even speak to them. We demand the best. So that's the...
I may have well-trained operatives, but security is your responsibility. This is a huge failing on you.
I accept the responsibility, but let's not forget. The mole has already been exposed and dealt with.
Of course, thanks to another of my operatives. I know you're not insinuating that...
Imogene's been dealt with, so bickering is pointless. All I care about is reacquiring our property and what this...
Vina is completing the internal neuroamp prototype as we speak. Our operative will receive the implant, infiltrate... I have it on good authority. The experimentations they've done to replicate the missing pieces of our work have resulted in fatalities.
I can't imagine the mess their legal department has on their... If I may make a suggestion, we should give this evidence to... It's the best neutral method of... That'd make my job easier.
David, it is, then.
Masako, the internal neuroamp is ready if you want to send down the candidate.
I hope you're ready for this. And that's precisely. Vina will be waiting for you. Once you're done, meet me in my office.
Are you sure you're okay?
Double check those measurements are right. And a
cursory scan of your vital signs.
Ah, here's my lucky candidate. Yes, I always... Now, just a few details before we begin. I'll be making a small incision. The whole procedure should only take 3 to 4 hours with little to no downtime.
Did I not just say I quadruple?
You know I'm just giving you a hard... Besides, I've got to make sure my... Of course. We've got, what, 5 PhDs between the two of us?
6, but who's counting?
All I'm saying is that you're in good hands. Now, just lie down on the table. All right, let's get this party started. Well, well, look who's finally up. The operation was a success, obviously. Once you're able to refocus, let me know how you're doing. So, how are you? That's exactly what we want. Just a couple quick notes before using the internal neuroamp. First, you can only influence one person at a time. And second, the effect is temporary. Great. Now let's test this sucker out. DeMarcus has graciously volunteered. That's the spirit. DeMarcus loves being handled. It's probably why he's... Just head up the stairs nearby to the
The specs they gave me for this job are so...
Oh my god, that was incredible. What was it like?
Wow. How to describe it? 1 minute I was excited about seeing how the experiment would go. The next, I had a brief moment of disorientation and figured I must have lost my train of thought. It felt eerily natural. And yes, I admit it, just as you predicted.
I knew it, I knew it, I knew it! I can hardly wait to finish writing up my latest dissertation. And you owe me 100 creds.
I'll be keeping myself under constant surveillance now. I'm curious if any other side effects may manifest.
So, tell me all about it. Yes!
I heard. It really was fascinating how it's truly remarkable. We'll definitely be right. When it comes to your job, besides, if a subject's morals, that being said, it's...
Okay. As much as I'd love to go over the details and potential of this amazing piece of technology, it sounds like you have an assignment to complete. And a mark.
I still can't get over how incredible that was. I really don't remember.
I'm on my 12th iteration.
You're here. I wasn't sure. Now that you've been outfitted with the internal neuroamp, We're sending you into Infinity LT. Lucas Drexler is about to learn exactly. And wish he shall. All right. Yuko has provided a layout of Infinity Ltd. You have two options for this assignment. Option A, you gain entry through their maintenance access on the roof. Option B, we give you an assigned identity and arrange a meeting for you. Just hope those acting skills don't get you caught or killed. Now, depending on... From there, you have... First, you have Lucas Drexler's computer, located in his office on the executive floor. Second is Faye Sengsavan's computer, in research and development. And third, you need to obtain the prototype they are working on, also in R&D.
As you can see, you've several floors to traverse. So I hope you're prepared for an adventure.
That's what we're counting. Now, I had Ularu create a program that you need to run on both Lucas and Faye's computers.
You see, once we expose Infinity Ltd, all of their data is going to come under intense. We only want the public to know about their mercenaries. I've created an overseer program that will gather all the evidence we... Exactly. Now, we don't want to mess on this one. Simon Rychek provided some useful info on how to evaluate. Infinity's maintenance crew is... Once that pressure becomes too much, Simon was able to get a passcode for you to access their system's computer. My thoughts exact. We're also issuing you an operative. It should help reduce their ability. These suits are typically reserved for the senior. And that's what we're hoping for.
Once you've run the Overseer program and obtained the prototype, your final step is to deliver. If he asks questions, feel free to give him just enough information to pique. SSNN is used to anonymous tips. You and me both. So, any fun? Good luck, and be...
Here's Simon's passcode. Your cover ID card is encoded with roof entry and elevator access. So that's your ticket in. Don't screw this up. Skylar Lumen.
My career will be over.
Do you have the program? With pleasure. So, let's take a look. Aha! The decryption's hit a snag. There's definitely something here. This is exactly what we needed. According to this code, Ularu intended to plant false evidence that would show Masako was working with Lucas. The moment you launched the Overseer program, a series of fabricated communication files would have been uploaded to the Infinity Ltd network. One of them even frames Masako for encouraging Lucas to push for early human trials. I'm going to copy the necessary files off this slate and issue you a new one. I want to keep this one intact, so Ularu can't dispute it. All right. Now, we finally have the evidence we need. Yes. And had you not brought this program to me in the first, without that falsified, I fully expect she'll be eagerly awaiting SSNN's broadcast. Here's the new slate with the revised Overseer program.
I've got my eye on you.
Can we run through it one more time?
Non-essential personnel must evacuate the building. Please find the nearest exit and contact emergency services.
even if you can't break this system's security. This was a good attempt.
Administrations come and go in the big city, but SSNN is here to stay. Can I help you? Is that so? Spoken like, what's this so-called... All right. I don't suppose you want to tell me. Of course. Is there at least a name I can cite as... Why am I not surprised? As long as the evidence is adequate. Now, if you...
were specifically told that we did not. A poor excuse. All the tools at your disposal. I hope you at least attempt. And yet not useful. Still, it's good to know the... So now it's just a waiting. Once the story airs, we have another board meeting scheduled. Go ahead, Maeve.
The SSNN broadcast has started. Shall I patch it through?
Yes, thank you.
Citizens of New Atlantis were shocked today when an unidentified assailant left several dead at the Infinity Ltd building. The murders are believed to be linked to a new investigation where Drexler would have been accused of numerous violations, including murder for hire, unauthorized human trials, and corporate theft. Authorities representing the UC and the Freestar Collective have been dispatched to a consolidated mining station and the clinic. Both locations are believed to hold numerous victims. Drexler's motivation appears to be an attempt to launch a new product based off stolen information from a competitor. The details on the project itself and the competitor have yet to be confirmed. This has been David Barrett for SSNN.
Perfect. This exposure puts Infinity right where we want them. The meeting will begin momentarily, but I want you to discuss the option. Infinity's net worth is about to hit rock bottom. Quite right. The truth is, we'll be making evaluations. By incorporating Infinity, we eliminate a That's certainly our hope, and which is why I'd like you to talk. There are several who might disagree, and you have the perfect... I know you can as well. You'll find most of the board members in their offices preparing. We'll need at least 50% of the vote. I trust you'll...
I've got my eye on you.
Did Masako send you to try and convince me to... Our public perception is good enough. The internal neuro... This is exactly why... Good. If you... well, it does make Ryujin... You're oddly right about this one, Op. As long as everyone has Ryujin's best... An issue? Dalton and Alexis are the only two against... Dangerous indeed. Perhaps I didn't... The last thing I want is to... Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have a lot of preparations to make.
If only there were more hours in... Great, the bane of my department. If you need some... Choose your words carefully. Now, I can only assume you're referring to Infinity. All right, I can... A certain amount of... Huh. Well, what... Talent like yours belongs... Nice to know someone is. First off, if I find out you use that device on me, Second, that tech is... I'll do whatever I can to... Well, I'm both glad and surprised. Masako's lucky to have you at her disposal, even if you are a continual thorn in my side. You may be the greatest asset. This exchange has been surprising.
This meeting should prove. I assume Masako... Good on you. If it were up to me, I'd have shot. I knew it was a grave security risk. You read my mind. Plus, if we vote to acquire Infinity Ltd, we're about to add a significant... The last thing I want to deal with are any more incidents. I imagine we're looking at months. I only hope that Masako... Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some prep. We'll be announcing Ularu's termination of employment at this meeting, so I need...
Don't cause any trouble.
Is Masako checking up on me to make sure? Well, you can let Masako know to rest. We just need to grab Infinity Ltd. I'm all about free PR. I'm sure I can squeeze enough goodwill. All right. I suppose you've earned the right to... So let's hear it. The possible backlash on tech like this. However, the internal neuroamp. It's not an opportunity you just... You're right. The moment you violate your customer's trust, even worse. Well, it seems your talents really do stretch beyond just being...
It's good to see you again. And how's my favorite... Oh, well... I hope you're not actually suggesting that this is groundbreaking work. Fine, fine. There's always data against... Well, this conversation's made me feel like a proper... But you're right. In a perfect world, tech like this... It is. It really is. I never stopped to consider if it was right. I guess it'll be up to a vote either way. It's not on the meeting agenda, so I assume you'll bring it up. We just have to hope the... So the next question is... That's what I'm hoping for. They may be the underdog. Well, this has certainly been the most interesting conversation of my day. All we can do now is look forward to the meeting, right?
You operatives really will wear it. Just the person I wanted to see. I want to get all the details locked down for this meeting, and I believe you to be one of the best. An efficient exchange. You've had the chance to encounter members of Infinity. Do you think they're worth redemption? Saving the jobs of thousands is all. It's a financial book. This is true. Infinity never had the financial, getting what few capable employees they... Next question. What? And why do you feel it was well handled? Please note I'm not Being prepared for anything is a great asset. I appreciate the insight. I suppose it's only dangerous to those who can't afford one. Hence the added motivation that will... I think we all know how averse I am to chaos. Finances are... Our competition has yet to truly master. This has been rather enlightening for me. I appreciate it.
All right, everyone. As you all know, we've successfully exposed the public is demanding their leadership, namely Lucas Drexler, face trial. And he's probably right. Ryujin will be launching a statement, but I believe now is the perfect time.
Believe it or not, I agree. The acquisition has risks, and it's going to create a lot of work.
That and Infinity Ltd's current situation makes them more affordable.
Arguments? None? Excellent. Moving on, then.
I think what we're all overlooking is what led... Yes, our security was compromised. But considering Dalton was hired... In fact, I propose...
Ularu, this isn't a line you want to...
And considering you're the mole, if anyone's going to be removed from power, it's going to be you.
Hold up. Are you saying you lied to us?
Dalton, the last meeting we had, you distinctly said Imogene...
Do you even have any proof?
Of course we do. The malicious code you hid on this slate to upload incriminating evidence against Masako onto Lucas Drexler's computer.
To put it bluntly, Ularu, you're fired. Security will hold you in your office until a proper exit interview can be done.
This isn't right.
And allow you to still be marketable to a competitor? I don't think so. This may be news to me, and I will be reviewing the evidence closely, but this isn't something you just get to walk away from.
Security, escort Miss Chen to her office and see that she stays put.
You'll regret this.
I believe the only regret would be trusting you to begin with.
All right, back to business.
Aye.
Good. Alexis, start drawing up the necessary Anyone have anything else they'd like to bring up? The internal neuroamp is a... Why would we shelve it after we've...
I can't believe I'm saying this, but she's right. Regardless of the pros, the cons are too morally and ethically irresponsible to move forward with.
The moment the public gets wind of the true capabilities of this tech, we're gonna suffer severe backlash.
Very well. All in favor of shelving Project Dominion?
Aye.
Vina, prep Project Dominion for storage. Any other matters to bring forth? None? This concludes our order of business.
So much work to do.
Shelving the internal neuroamp. A fine point, but it's still... The truth remains. Lucas Drexler learned a hard lesson, and we... You've proven yourself to be quite the asset here at Ryujin. I suppose it is. Gratitude. I truly appreciate the work you put into exposing Ularu. No operative has ever had to investigate our own to the extent that you did. I can imagine it may have been a lot of pressure, considering you were fairly new at the time. My thought exact. Imogene's instincts were right about you. Now, as promised, and I'm promoting you to senior operative. You've more than earned it. It's well deserved. As for the details, I think someone back on the operations floor.
Keep out of my way and I'll keep out of yours.
You've certainly shaken things up around here. I still can't believe Ularu tried to frame me. An obvious misjudgment on my part. But now that's all in the past. And I'd say it's good to be back if I hadn't returned to a mountain of paperwork. Now, since you were new, you've been dealing with people, but most of our assignments are generated. The board holds any available assignments that our techs have pieced together, and I've approved. Good. The mission board is generally... With your promotion, you've earned yourself an office, so whenever you're ready, you can find your own personal mission board inside. And the best perk of them all, you're free to make your own... Oh, and at this point, I wouldn't doubt it. Go check out the board, and if you have any questions, I suppose I can start up an open door policy.
Make it quick. I have a deadline. Never wonder otherwise.
If you'll excuse me, I have a deadline to meet.
No, I don't have time for this. Talk to my secretary if you need something.
think I got the...
Hey, no funny stuff with that boost pack. Got enough flight traffic as it is.
Can't talk, I've got a deadline coming up.
I don't want to hear your complaints. Don't spring for things that you want.
As technicians, we handle prep and post-op work. Beginnings and ends. You're interrupting me. I doubt that. I check my schedule regularly, and this... If time is money, then She might disagree. And since you clearly have bandwidth to spare... Good. Let me give you some background. I pay for the occasion. I need you to look. Then we have an agreement. Discarded item. If you can manage to Contractually, yes, but I'd rather avoid the embed. Normally, I do a good job. This incident is... Until next time.
There you are. Masako wants to see you. Have fun.
I see you got my message. One of our competitors is trying to gain a lead in the tech industry with a new product. I want you to get the schematic. Good. Remember, I want clean work.
Miss Lance.
Career will be over.
I hope you're... A job well done. With the schematic in hand, will be... If I need you again.
I've got my eye on you.
got any spare creds? I can... Hey, Chief! Thank you kindly! I'll do my best. Oh, I totally did. Found it, and it was perfect timing, really. But that won't happen with this slate. It's like... That would mean I lost them near the employee break-in. You find all 3 spray...
Watch it!
Got any creds to spare? Wow, that's real. As promised? Hey, Chief. Chief, you're... Oh, it's all right. Presently, but it's gonna take a lot. I can't eat everything. About 6 years. It took a lot of practice. Ooh, good thinking. You want to know the trade secret? It's a lot like real estate. Later, Gator. I'm not gonna say this twice.
How goes? There's always work to be done. Well done. And as I said, now if you'll excuse me,